All right, hi Libra. This is your September career and money reading. This is the third time I've attempted to start this video. And I keep getting I feel like I have a hair in my eye. I feel like I just had a hair on my lip. I don't know what's going on, but we're doing career and money reading for you. And I'm going to have an extended that you can purchase. So I'm starting to do extended readings for probably just one set. I won't do both love and relationship and career and money extended readings on my Patreon. So for just $11 a month, you can subscribe and you'll get all of the extended readings that I upload. You'll get access to all of the extended readings for that month and whatever else I decide to post on Patreon. So I would appreciate it if these are valuable to you and you feel like you could benefit from that. It really supports me and my business, and I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, and in the extended reading, I will be using different decks and getting more in depth about after we figure out what the energy is that's coming out in this reading. So, all right, let's see for you. The Star, Aquarius energy, the Seven of Wands, feeling defensive or guarded, Three of Cups, coming together, celebration. What I get is like something that you thought was going to be good for you maybe isn't. You're finding that you're feeling guarded or defensive against possibly like a friend group or people that you used to spend time with, that you used to have fun with, and you're moving on from something. Like you're moving on. I mean, maybe it's an Aquarius, I don't know, but let me get more about this Aquarius card, because it feels like, the Aquarius is hope and healing. It could be following your North Star. I mean, it could be moving on from a community in which you used to be a part of that you thought, this is my true north. This is the group of people I'm going to be in, for the rest of my life. I don't know. Something about that. Because the last card we have is the Six of Swords. I don't know if I showed you the card. So we have the Star and Seven of Wands, defending something. It's also standing your ground. This is the Three of Cups, and then, like I said, the Six of Wands. So let's see what else. Ooh, the Devil and the Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. So the Devil is Capricorn energy, but it's also addictions, vices, things we feel bound to, codependencies, things we rely on that we feel like fill a void. So I was clarifying the Star card, and then we also have the Ten of Pentacles, which is abundance and wealth, creating everything in the physical world you desire, and also coming to a completion, like achieving something as well. The Devil feels more like ego to me. The group that you're leaving was more ego-based. It was more, and I feel like you're seeing through some things now, and it's like energetically you weren't really able to pick up on it before because maybe you were operating from your ego as well, but it's more so like, again, this could be like a job. It's a group of people. It's a group of people. So it's like a team that you work with, a job, right? So the environment there, or a community that you work within. And it was like very ego-based, very much all, I feel like it's like hiding behind this, it's like, what am I trying to say? Operating from a spiritual ego, more so than like an actually representing the morals and values that you want to work within, if that makes sense. Because it does feel like spiritual. Like the Star to me feels very spiritual. Like, so maybe you do something in the spiritual world, or it's just like, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't have to be that either if you don't work in that, but some kind of community and that you're within. Anyways, spiritual ego. You're realizing you're seeing through the egos, and that just like this group of, because you're doing a lot of work for yourself, self-development, healing, So the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius energy, but it's emotional alchemy and balance and moderation. I feel like as you do more of the work, you're seeing through other people's not doing the work. And the Nine of Swords, this is stress and worry, anxiety, sleepless nights, and the Hermit. I feel like you were picking up on a lot of stuff from this within this group where it's like the dynamic of the group is not healthy. And if any kind of like anxiety, I feel like it doesn't belong to you. It was like you're picking up, maybe you're just a very spiritual person and you're very energetically sensitive, empathetic, and you were picking up on things within that group. Again, doesn't necessarily have to, it could be a friend group, but the reason that it's coming, and if it's not like a job, right? It's not somewhere where you make money. It's just a friend group or a community that you are going, that you're in. It's affecting you financially. You know, because what's that saying is like, we are the sum of the 5 people that we spend the most time with. So you want to think about that. So with the Hermit, which is going within, this is Virgo energy. We are in Virgo season. I feel like Virgo season's bringing up a lot of this for you, obviously. We're almost out of Virgo season. I feel like this is going to provide clarity for you going into Libra season, which is going to be your season, your birthday season. So you're kind of like getting at the fine details, noticing these details about things, being very analytical and noticing and not letting, things aren't getting past you. And you're not wanting to participate in the dynamic. Again, it just feels like this dynamic of some kind of group. Again, it could be family as well, but it feels more so like friendship. Like this is usually like coming together with friends, celebrating something, you know, like could be like going out drinking and stuff like that. So it could also represent just like maybe a lifestyle about friend group that you have that's not necessarily good for you going forward. So the Emperor, which is Aries energy, father, someone who's a boss, who's in charge. And then we have the Eight of Swords, which is feeling trapped in your head. To me, this feels like you not feeling confident enough to step out and be the leader. It was like you kind of are just sitting back and like being the follower in this group, but you're being asked to step up and like, even if you're the only person doing something differently, you're still being asked to do that because you have to follow the guidance of your body, of your soul. Because if you want to level up in some way or whatever it is you're trying to create in career and money, this is blocking you. So the Seven of Wands, which this is, again, it's coming out again, but it's feeling defensive or guarded. This card always to me feels like defending yourself, like against outside energy. She's protecting herself. So that's what this card could mean also. Not just like, because like in this card, he's like fighting back, right? So it's a little bit of different energy. So that's what it could be. It could have been saying too in the beginning as well, is needing to stand your ground about the direction you're going and not letting these, you have some kind of codependent relationships within this group dynamic that are holding you back. I want to say holding you back. Like there's a reason. I don't want to blame we can't blame the environment unless we notice it and we're still playing into it. So if you haven't noticed it, and you're choosing to step back and not play into it, then good. Like, but you kind of have to take responsibility for the fact that if you notice these things, as soon as you notice them, if you still keep playing into it and not consciously try to make a choice or remove yourself or set boundaries, then it's not the dynamic's fault. It's not the group's fault. It's then your fault, you know? So the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, it's about spiritual commitment. I felt enlightenment. They just be like the way that this card is and the stairs up to the doorway. It feels like spiritual enlightenment. And the Four of Wands, which is stability. Stability and celebration again. So this card is about celebration as well. Coming together. This and so is this card. But this, you know, this one, the Four of Wands, is more stable than this one. Because, you know, and it's about action as well. Wands are about action, whereas like cups are about our emotions. So that to me feels like noticing which environments am I supported in taking new action in, and not just like talking about our feelings and then that's it, right? That this is what I love about coaching, and what I do is that I can help people through, like, kind of like therapy, help people through their emotions and understanding them. But then with coaching, it's like, okay, now that we got to this place and we can find some resolve here, what new actions are you going to put into place? That's the only way that change is going to be made. You can't just keep talking about the same things over and over again and diving into the emotions and feeling things and then not expecting things to change when you're not putting action into place. And I feel like that's what this group isn't necessarily supportive of that. Doesn't mean they can't become that, but that's why you kind of have to step into your leadership role, the emperor role, and show that, be the example. But we do have the Eight of Cups here, which is walking away from something that emotionally fulfilled you. Once emotionally fulfilled you, you're going towards your Eight of Cups. So this could be leaving the friend group. It could, or group, whatever it is, community, job, dynamic, or it could just be walking away from the emotions and because it feels like a codependent relationship pattern. We're walking away from that pattern of behavior, and again, stepping into your power like they're asking you to. And we also have the Lovers, which is Gemini energy. This is like balancing your masculine, feminine. It's about choices as well. It's actually about a choice of like what makes you feel more loved and supported. That could be about soulmate energy, so it doesn't just have to be love. It can be friendship or your job, right? A job that you love, a career that you love, a community that you love and feel loved in. It's reciprocal energy too. It's, if you don't feel it's reciprocated, you're not gonna be able to stay there. The universe won't let you. Yeah, and the Magician is excuse me. Here's my my freaking incense is bothering me. The Magician is having all the tools you need to create what it is you want, so you can create the new. And so you don't want to get stuck in the fear of feeling like, oh, if I leave this group, that's what codependency does to us. It's like, well, if I leave this relationship, if I leave this job, if I leave this whatever, I'm never going to find anything better. And that's just not true. Power of prayer. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives to you in response to your prayers. So this is the answer to your prayers. It's, maybe not necessarily this, but perhaps it is giving you some insight into, again, it feels you're going to be surprised because it's going to feel unrelated. You're not going to realize that, oh, the environment, the group whatever group this is that you're in. Oh, Jesus. There was one that flipped over, but I don't know which one it was. Okay. I don't want to take all these. Okay. I'm taking the Release Jealousy one. Feels the most relevant. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, God, sorry. Release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. So perhaps that's what's playing out in this dynamic that is, you don't realize. Perhaps it's like people being jealous of you, or you being jealous of other people, but it's like that this dynamic needs to end, and it needs to be released from your life. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to create the abundance that you're trying to create. All right, so this card is going to be the bridge to the extended reading. So we're going to get more into this reading. We're going to ask some more questions about what came out and see what Spirit has to say. All right, so it says, my word is my law, and I only speak words of prosperity and abundance. So what you're thinking and saying is affecting whatever it is you're creating. So, yeah, we're going to get more clear on to maybe some actions you can take that will help you through this block to your abundance. So if you would like to purchase that on my Patreon, the link is below. Like I said, you will get access to all of the extended readings that I do. So if Libra is your sun sign or your moon sign or your rising sign or your Venus sign or even your Jupiter sign, you'll have access to all of the other ones if you subscribe to my Patreon, which means you get to basically all the readings for your entire chart if you want. And what else was I going to say? If you would like your own reading with me or energy healing session or coaching session, the link is below. Click the link, and then once you purchase your session, I'll send you an email with my calendar to schedule the day and time. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, excuse me, at Bethany Empowers. What else? Thank you for your likes and subscribes on YouTube. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I truly appreciate it. Also, like the video, comment, and let me know how it resonated for you. And I'm sending you guys so much love. Until next time, I'll see you in the extended. Bye.